Millennial women and men, one of the biggest things that I hear all the time is, what about the economy? How am I going to move to Africa and the economy goes up and the economy goes down? Hi and welcome. If you are new here, my name is Nzali and I help Black millennial women create the life that they deserve while living on the African continent. So, when I was 27 years old, I packed up all of my belongings and I moved to South Africa. Now, it has been 7 years, two African countries, and citizenship in one of those countries. And I have completely created the life that I'm deserving of and the life that I really wanted for myself. So, if that sounds good to you, and if you have a desire to live, to work, or to play on the African continent, then go ahead and make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I put out new content. All right. Now, for millennial women and men, one of the biggest things that I hear all the time is, what about the economy? How am I going to move to Africa and the economy goes up and the economy goes down? And to me, that is a very valid issue that you could have at the forefront of your mind. And specifically, it's a good issue to have at the forefront of your mind because as a millennial, we're still in the hustle and bustle, right? We're not retirees. We're not early retires. We are literally building our careers, building our businesses, getting ourselves, out of the nest fully, I should say. So I'm just going to give you some hard but soft truths. Inflation is a thing, right? Inflation in developing countries is a real life thing. And the only thing that you can do before you come here to live, work, or play is to make sure that you have prepared for it. So we're going to talk about that today. One of the biggest rookie mistakes that I see people make when they're coming to an African country is direct conversion. So with the direct conversion, that means you're looking at the dollar and what it converts to in the local currency, and you're saying, oh, that's not that bad. That's only $1. It's only $2. It's only $20, right? But you're not thinking about the weight of what you're spending. So we're going to talk about the weight and the value when it comes to direct exchange. So for example, this week, right now, our current exchange rate is $1 is 14 Ghana cedis. Last week, our cedi jumped from about 12 cedis up to 15. So you can see, even within a span of a week, our cedi jumped up 3. This week, we're back down to 14. But then think about, what can a dollar get me? What can 14 cedis get me? So if you're spending $1 in the U.S., that can't even get you like a Happy Meal, right? I think it can only get you the dollar menu. And I think the dollar menu is now actually over $1. So it can't even get you a hamburger or a cheeseburger, right? But when you're talking about 14 cedis could get you wache, which is a breakfast type of item. It could get you cocoa. It could get you some small food chops on your way to work. So what happens is when you directly convert, you say it's not that much. But what that does is put you in a position where you're spending way more because you keep telling yourself it's not that much. It's not that much. It's only $20, not realizing that those things are adding up. And when you're working in a developing country, every coin matters. Right? So you really got to count your coins. You really got to make sure that you're not overspending because you keep direct converting and saying it's not that much, right? So when we're also talking about the weight of the money, we're talking about being in a developing country where the economy can go up or down, or the exchange rate can go up or down. Once you are clear that you're not going to make that rookie mistake of direct conversion, there are a few other tips that you should definitely think about to remain inflation proof. So the very, very first tip is to keep you some foreign currency. People don't like to hear that. Why do I have to spend dollar in Ghana? Why do I have to spend pounds in Ghana? But the truth of the matter is we are not in utopia. And since we are not in utopia, you better keep you some foreign currency to help you stay afloat during the rough patches. So wherever your home country is, keep that currency flowing. Keep your bank account open. Keep a mode of payment that people can easily transfer you money so that when you need it, you can use it. All right. The second tip that I have for you today is have a skill that you can quickly, the key word is quickly, turn into cash. So when I think about myself, I am a former teacher and a former vice principal. So for me, my easy skill is tutoring. I don't have to think about it. I already have materials ready. I just have to find a few clients that want to pay me in a foreign currency and utilize that to help me stay afloat when I need extra cash or when times are getting a little rough. So as you're preparing to come to live, work, or play, be thinking about if things don't go exactly how I want it to, which one of my skills in my toolbox can I pull up really quickly and use to make me some money? That will be a lifesaver for you because the economy does fluctuate. And last but not least, there are many, many more, but I'm just giving you my top 3 right now, is to save for a rough patch. What does that look like? That could be, I got a tax return this year. Let me put that to the side. That could be, I'm going to buy some treasury bills, right? And just let it sit and acquire interest on top. That could be, let me just buy one little plot of land. You know, if things get really rough, I'll sell that quick piece of land and I'll have me, 100,000 CDs, 50,000 CDs that I can use real quick to keep me afloat, right? So you have to have a contingency plan. You have to know if the economy should fluctuate, what am I going to do? Where am I going to source this money? Do I have something tucked away? And I think with this type of thinking, you'll always be prepared no matter what the economy does. All right, so I just want to hit these points again because I know that you all want to hear them again and you're going to need these things. And these are things that I have personally used while I've been living in Ghana. So the very first one, keep you some foreign currency. Or keep a method for you to collect that currency as and when you need it. The second tip that I had for you was to have a skill that you can quickly turn to cash. Something that you can market really quick to pull in some quick cash in case times get rough. The last one is to keep a rainy day fund. Have some savings for a rough patch. It will save you a lot of heartache. It will save you money on flight tickets back home. And all of those different things. So keep those 3 in mind. How can you get in contact with Nzali? You can definitely subscribe. You can hit the notification bell so that you can stay up to date on all the content that's coming out. You can also follow me on Instagram at Nzali Takes Africa. On there, I'll also be posting little tidbits on my journey, the day in the life of, and just little tips that I have that can help you on your transition as you come to live, work, or play in Africa. All right, I'll see you. Until next time. Bye.